Okay, this morning I think I'm going to do some reads on Kash Patel. And I think I'm going to lay out first my deck of Lenormand that I created. It's a little different. So I think I'll do that first, and then I will go on to pull the tarot card, regular tarot reading. And let's just look at Kash Patel this morning. Okay, I think I've got this set up where we can see this. Kash Patel, what can you tell me about Kash Patel? Struggling. The light. Could be a narcissist. Contracts. Alliances. The story. Control. And the Dark Knight. Let me move these over a little bit. The Jungle. Okay. Younger person, a whole bouquet of things, arguments, sweeping things under the carpet, the law, knowledge, etc., looking forward, turning your back on the past, hard-won lessons, difficult, snake, okay, toxicity, poisonous. Okay, walking away. The older man. Where this is moving to. Deeper knowledge. Hidden knowledge. Promises. Rainbow. Could be LGBTQ. Anchored in. The craftiness, and people, women, people in general, etc. Interesting, the thing in the very center is the law, knowledge, the law. Okay, let's look and see. Struggling with this, now, when I see the jungle, you know, I think what is it, leopards eating their faces, what they say, okay? Struggling the power control when it comes to people by Trump, by Trumpenstein and those, and I'd say these are the older Republicans, okay? So struggling with the younger population by these older ones. They have a little difficult time with them. So the light being shed on various elements going forward. We have the narcissists, the arguments, and they, of course, know more than anybody else. Or so they think. The contracts and looking at the law or knowledge of promises. Okay. We have here the stories, the storylines. Turning their back on the past, looking forward, and anchoring in some storylines. That's interesting. Hard-won lessons, control, nefarious means. Okay, again, we have this toxicity when it comes to general population or women as well. They definitely have a problem with women. LGBTQ, etc., all those things they have they have troubles with. So we start here at the center of it, and let's see what we have. The law. There are arguments about the past and going forward, some arguments that they're having. They are in an agreement with promises, some promises made, but also could be money, the end point of money. But I don't think that's it for him, because he's wealthy to begin with. I think this is the thing about, it could be having to do with narcissism, wanting to anchor in something deeper that he thinks he knows. Could be against LGBTQ people as well. All of those things come into it, the knowledge and these contracts they have with one another, anchoring in their narcissistic and this the way that they want to run government, okay, and the storylines that they're putting out now about this deeper knowledge. So I don't know how Kash Patel thinks he's going to fit in there, okay, because they will use him and throw him under the bus quicker than anything, okay, because here we have, we'll just start over here, the whole bouquet of stuff, younger people. Now, we have the younger people working for Musk, but it could be also that they're having some difficulty with younger people going forward. I know they want to get rid of education, but how this has to do with Kash Patel, I don't know. But he's got some sort of a thing with younger people, drama happening. The light on things going forward, struggling with this darker knowledge, other knowledge that they think they have, a whole bouquet of stuff coming when it comes to Trump and these older Republicans. I think that has to do. The arguments are a whole lot of things coming up when it comes to the law, etc. Okay, stronger information coming out, light on these arguments they have going forward with LGBTQ and promises being made, which they never keep, okay? And going forward, they may be having some difficulties going forward contractually, these two together. We already read this one, turning their back on the law for a hard-won lesson, okay? So they're kind of turning his back on the law, okay? When it comes to controlling, the promise of control, he'll turn his back on everything for the promise of control, the stories that they're trying to anchor in, okay? And again, this contract for nefarious means, what they're hatching, a hard-won lesson going forward, okay, turning his back on things, are anchoring in, okay, anchoring in this nefarious thing. It's going to be a hard-won lesson, okay? So we have this looking forward and going towards this toxicity, okay? The jungle things are being anchored in. It's more, law of the land type of thing. Controlling through, again, these crafty, nefarious means and stories being put out about women and LGBTQ, etc. Okay, the dark, nefarious ways of controlling through toxic means are going to be a hard-won lessons for people, for women, etc. When it comes to the things that they're doing. Contracts, the stories they have to put out for Trump, okay? The things that they have to continue to put for him. The stories about for these narcissistic dramas that they're doing, okay? Light on the struggles with younger people. Don't know why they're having all the struggles with younger people, but something there, maybe about education and things, okay? And arguments going forward. There are some arguments going forward. So let's go ahead and get rid of these and just read the tarot and see what it's saying about Kash Patel. Okay, Kash Patel, Kash Patel. Let's just go ahead and use this deck. What can you tell me about Kash Patel? What can you tell me about Kash Patel? What are they trying to get him, CIA, or is it CIA? Or is it the head of the FBI? FBI or CIA, one of those, I can't remember. Okay, so let's see, the reading is about, yeah, sleepless nights, nightmare scenarios, okay? Swords raining down, just a lot of heavy things coming in. A new cup, so new things are going to be coming out, quite emotional when it comes to what they're trying to birth in America, what they're trying to bring forward, okay? So, yeah, it's not going to be easy breezy. We have got the sleepless nights, worry with this new cup about what's coming in for America when it comes to Kash Patel. The energy coming into it is strong reservations, okay? Strong reservations on how to move forward. What's the next action to take? When it comes to juggling these things, what's going on now is this big push and pull. And the fight for truth, wanting to bring forward more truth before we get into this with Kash Patel going forward, okay? Not liking the harvest, the challenges, what we would get with this guy, the fishtails, what we're being fed about him, which is an emotional issue. New information coming out. The outcome, potential outcome is, again, their craziness. Things done by the dark of the moon, not done in the light of day, lacking. He's not in a position that he is qualified for one, okay, and a tower moment. With this guy, it would be a tower moment. So let's look at this, break it down. Nightmare scenario with the craziness that they're involved in. Tower moments when it comes to America, okay? It's the way they see Kash Patel. At the center of it is this fight for truth. The fight for truth, strong new things coming out, okay? Juggling this stuff that they look at, balancing when it comes to the harvest. They don't see anything good coming out with this guy. And surrounding this fight for truth, it's trying to hold on to your power in the midst of the things they're trying to feed us. The lies, the deception. So we have the cup, and we need to continue to bring out truth when it comes to these things. We're looking at the potential nightmare going forward with this guy. And America, we're in this push and pull now, trying to get to a resolution. Again, strong, we want to bring balance. When it comes to their fishtails, okay, the truth, the fight for truth is he's not qualified, okay, out in the cold with this, perhaps. We have the push and pull for democracy, the feeling we're on the tower moment. And then going forward, we look at the dark night and the craziness of Trump, what he's doing, all of these things that are happening, okay? The push and pull, where we're going with this. Again, the harvest, fighting for truth, new information coming out about Kash Patel. So let's go ahead and we'll just move these out of the way and see what's under the surface with this. So what is under the surface when it comes to Kash Patel? So again, it's about overturning things, turning things upside down. The only one is the lovers, the ones that are faithful to Trump for this new road he wants to take, which is governed by money, the things being offered when it comes to new actions. Things are really up in the air when it comes to overturning these things. At Kash Patel, what's being worked on by the lovers, what they're trying to build, the judgment. I keep getting judgment coming down for the path that they're trying to bring in, okay? Judgment. The Knight of Cups we have here, the challenge is the people coming together and what they are offering, and new action by an agreement. We have agreements coming in. The fight is moving forward, okay? When it comes to overturning things, hanging them upside down, everything up in the air, there is an action, fight and action taking place because we see the lovers, what they're trying to build, which is an oligarchy, which is, you know, for the rich. Judgment about the nefarious government they're trying to bring in. The challenge is what's being offered, and again, the message about actions they want to take. And new action is an agreement by the desires, what we want, what we don't want. The world is there. The world is also starting to take action movement when it comes to those that are empowered, trying to take control by the wealthy, okay? And about the power being exerted by the wealthy in the world. So the world is figuring out their next action for the long term, moving for the long term. They're looking at the history of these guys and the abuses of power. Again, the wealthy, and we have those, this is usually my card for the Republicans, but I would say these are the Magatonians, the wealthy in power. And again, those that want to bring this harsh light of fight with action, okay? So it's about what's being held to, the theft, the long term, this attempted theft that they're doing, blocking, and not liking what we see coming down and ready to walk away from it. Okay, ready to walk away. Yeah, okay. So that's what I get with Kash Patel. There's a lot of concern about him and just the whole administration, what they're bringing in, about just running this for the wealthy. People are starting to stand up, not only here, but across the world as well, standing up to these guys and saying, no more, no more. Okay, so there you have it with Kash Patel. They are looking at him kind of askance. Now, he has not been confirmed yet. So we'll have to see if he is, but it looks like there is more information coming out about him and the things that these guys are trying to do, put into place. So we'll just have to watch and see what the outcome is on this. But that is my readings on Kash Patel this morning.